Next feature is analysis and simulation. You can use the analysis and simulation tools to explore important aspects of your project. So the first one, we have flood simulation, where you can analyze flooding project based on multiple inflow location and water elevation changes over time. You also can simulate, visualize, and analyze 2D flood simulation in your model. Flood simulation can be used for inland and coastal flooding project depending on the parameters you define. But for you to make it work, Infraworks only support flood simulation capabilities for users who have purchased and installed the third-party Riverflow 2D plugin available from Hydronia LLC. The second one is traffic simulation. You can use the traffic simulation to analyze section, display color-coded traffic analysis results, and generate traffic simulation animation to play in your model. Use the traffic analysis panel to specify advanced demand matrices, profiles, vehicle types, driver types, and other variables. Or use default traffic demand for a quick demonstration. Okay, so let me show you this video for you to have a better understanding how the simulation can be done in Infraworks. On this video, we will see how to create a traffic simulation. We will examine the traffic loading and see the effect of the traffic flow of alternative intersection layout. So the first operation is to define the simulation study area. We do this by doing a polygon around the intended study area, and predicted study area will be automatically generated. We can then open the traffic analysis panel. So from here, we can adjust the simulation parameters such as the simulation turn. You will then need to address each intersection in the simulation area in turn, apply a new appropriate simulation parameters. We can set the criteria for each turn for fit signaling such as stop sign, or develop a facing and turning lane and apply for each turn individually. Finally, we can look at the demand matrix. Here we can specify the matrix traffic flow to one area to another to the network for the given turn. We can then preview the traffic simulation that we have developed within the traffic analysis panel. So this is to back the visualization and the adjustment or correction if necessary before moving back to the main Infraworks environment. So we can see by running simulation, both of the intersection are problematic. If we got the information regarding to the lane, we can look at the color code of the infographic with reliable display of queuing data. We can very quickly change the intersection layout to see what the impact that may have for the traffic flow. Here, we will be used around the board for an alternative. We can then run the simulation to see the result effect. In this case, traffic flow is improved dramatically not only for this particular junction, but also for the wider traffic network. So we can see from this basic simulation that Infraworks traffic simulation is very flexible selection. And lastly is mobility simulation. Mobility simulation is an integrated multi-modal mobility simulation engine for Infraworks. You can use mobility simulation to create animated simulation of transit, parking, and personal modeling. The key performance indicators such as person-hour travel, person-kilometer travel, multimodal level of service calculation, and economic and environmental assessment are available as Excel and PDF reports.